Hey everyone, this is Sunlock24, and before we go any further, I want to remind you to keep your phone vertical and click that full screen icon on the bottom right. Now, today I've got a really fun deck, and it's somewhat competitive. The deck that I'm running today, since we did a fire deck, we're doing a water deck now. Now, this deck is it's super fun to play. I think you can play with it safely and rank up to Platinum 3 or 4. I'm currently, I think, in 3. And the deck overall, it's actually really good. Let me go ahead and get into it, and then I'll talk about it a little bit more. So 2 Hammer Sharks, 3 Gemini Lancer, 1 Lost Blue Breaker, 1 Mecha Sea Dragon Plesion. If you don't know what this card does, is if you control a face-up Sea Serpent type monster, you can normal summon this card without tributing. Once per turn, you can tribute 1 water monster to target 1 face-up card your opponent controls. Destroy that target. You can also tribute itself. This guy is actually, I think, the MVP of the deck, Skystarray. It is a Sea Serpent, so whenever you have it out on the field, you don't need to have a tribute for Plesion. And this card can attack directly. Whenever it attacks directly, it banishes itself until next turn. So 3 of this, 3 enemy controllers, 2 Floodgate trap holes, 1 Michisuda, and 2 Adhesion trap holes. So basically, the trap holes are there to kind of be anti-meta, to have a chance against Phoenix, the level up guys, Horus, and the Silent Magician. And the enemy controls are there for OTK potential. One of the cool combos that you can do, or one of the things that you can do, is you can, if once you already have Skystarray on the field and Plesion, you can attack directly with Skystarray, activate enemy control, tribute the Skystarray, take control of their monster, attack with their monster, and then attack with Plesion for game. So this guy also is a complete monster when it comes out to the field. He comes out at 2,000 when the field spell card is out, and this guy can finish off your opponent if they're low in life points. Because if you can second summon him, he inflicts piercing damage. So that's really good. This guy, I was thinking about dropping him, but I just had to run it. It's a free +1 summon whenever you have a Lost Blue Breaker, or whenever you have another copy of itself. But anyways, the deck overall is super fun. Let me go ahead and get into some of the replays. And I think I only have 3 or 4 replays of it. Let's see. Alright, let's get to the first one. Alright, playing against Magnum 5317 Paradox Brothers, and I think he's running tunes. And that's one thing with that with this particular deck. You can actually tribute Plesion to get rid of their Toon Kingdom, or you can tribute another water monster to get rid of it as well. So it's kind of an anti-toon monster, I think you could say. I do have Skystarray, so that's a good thing. And one of the things I've been missing, I think I got used to restart way too much, and I've been actually missing restart a lot whenever I use some other skill. Alright, Toon Barrel Dragon and a Toon Table of Contents, which, okay. I have an Adhesive Trap Hole face down, which is really good also. Actually, I've been liking the Trap Hole cards like way more now that I've been using them. At first I thought Adhesive Trap Hole wasn't that great, and neither was Floodgate, but after using them, they're actually super fun to use. And here he messes up. I thought he could special summon the Toon Barrel Dragon, but he can't. So he ended up paying for a 3-star demotion, which, alright. So I ended up tributing the Plesion for the guy up, and then attacking directly for game. So I think he didn't know how to play that Toon deck, or it was his first time playing it, or I don't know. But he did activate 3-star demotion to try to special summon the Barrel Dragon, and you can't special summon. Well, you can special summon it with certain conditions, but in this particular one, you couldn't. Against a Seto Kaiba. I think this guy's playing Notorious. And let me know what you guys think of this new format. I think one of the things that I don't like, and this is just me speaking, is that you can't click that full screen icon and see that full screen as you would with the previous format. Let me get rid of that. Let me know if you prefer that or this one. depending on how it goes, I can switch it back or stay with this one. This one's a little bit more polished, as you can do. You can see a full screen, like if you switch it sideways, and you have that deck on the left. But I don't know. I think I myself prefer the other one, but a lot of people prefer this polished version. And here I did a couple misplays. I had a couple misplays in this game, but those trapos are just way too powerful, especially against the Phoenix deck. The Phoenix deck, even though it would destroy cards, the trapos still get to it. And there's another trapos. I can adhesive trap with the bird whenever it comes back again. So, like I said, I am liking the trapos way better now. And now the Phoenix is at 12. And I think that setting the first two, I said two, that was a huge misplay setting both of them. Right, here I wasn't expecting a Hain. I'm like, who runs a Hain? But as I said, people, after they start figuring out how to deal with Horus level 8 and the Silent Magician level 8, they're going to be running Hains, Yomi ships, Gale Lizards. It is Gale Lizards, right? Or Exploder Dragons. Those get rid of the Horuses and the Silent Magicians super quick, along with the Floodgate Trapos and the Adhesive Trapos. Alright, so there's a Phoenix deck down. And even though I did several misplays, I still won. Which, that's thanks to those Trapos. Alright, let's see on this one. Playing against a Mako. Alright, Mythic Depths, with both running Mythic Depths. Alright, so he has Oystermeister, which I thought about putting 3 of them in this deck, but to tribute for the Plesion, but it didn't work out. I did try a couple games. Here I'm forced to enemy control my own Lancer because I didn't want to take the 4,000 damage. So summon a Shark, attack over, and then attack. But he does have a Sphere Karibo. I do have an Adhesive Trapo and an enemy controller face down, so I'm kind of set for, or good for everything. Here he Mirror Walls. I'm not sure why he would Mirror Wall. Maybe he doesn't. I don't know. He thought he wasn't gonna draw anything. Adhesive Trapo is just, oh my god, it's so good. And it's so disappointing when you summon a monster and it gets Adhesive Trapo or Floodgate Trapo. And here he sets his Lancer on top. I do have both now, Adhesive and Floodgate. That Mirror Wall goes. A Lancer, and the Lancer gets Floodgated. Attack the defense. Get another Lancer. He Metamorphs for, I guess, to try to survive for another turn, but that's really not going to help him, especially if he only has 1 card. Plesion, and I can just attack for game. Alright, and was that the last one? No, I think we have. Wait, yeah, I think no, that wasn't that. This is the last one. Yeah, I was thinking that I had this was gonna be another replay that I've already shown. Alright, so against Rex Raptor. So the Rex Raptor deck, even though it's free to play, or you can get it somewhat free to play, unfortunately, against a ton of trap holes, can't really do anything, because the only thing that the Rex has going for it is huge beach sticks, and against trap holes they can't do anything. And this was one of the versions with the Oystermeister, which I ended up scrapping because they wasn't working as well. It does work good with the Hammer Shark, but overall it's not as good as you think it would be, or in theory it would be, because you contribute it for the Plesion. But that wasn't the case, and here I can just attack, and I have another trap hole face down, and I kind of felt bad playing against this Rex with all these trap holes that he can't do anything about. And there's another one that I got, and that was basically game. And again, those trap holes are just really good, and they're if you're playing against them, they're like, it kind of makes you rage quit whenever you go against all those trap holes. But anyway, let me show you the deck once again. That way, in case you missed it, 2 Hammer Sharks, 3 Gemini Lancer, 1 Lost Blue Breaker, 3 Mecha Sea Dragon Plesion, 3 Skystarray, 3 Enemy Controller, 2 Floodgate Trap Holes, 1 Michasuda, and 2 Adhesion Trap Hole. Alright, so there it is. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, leave them down below. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like. And if you really enjoyed it, I would truly appreciate if you subscribe. And I guess I'll see you guys next time.